Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, June 3rd, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is Beyond Revolution is Revelation. And I get there through peace. And today we are building to that new moon in Gemini happening tomorrow and to the peak of this grand mutable cross that we've been working through this whole week. Right now we are in the dark of the moon. We are beginning the day at 13 degrees, which is that revolution, evolution, shift degree. And the universe is just asking us in and through this energy to show up. What I think is really interesting in alignment with this energy is that Saturn is actually really close to the sun. So those Saturn lessons, Saturn in Sagittarius, is really strong through the day today. And Saturn is like the taskmaster. Show up, show up, show up. Be responsible. Watch your reactions. And I actually have some help for you. The universe, in its divine wisdom, has been pushing the Four Agreements on me. And it's one of my favorite books, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the universe showed me how these Four Agreements are lining up with these planets in this cross. So, Sun in Gemini, Venus in Gemini. Be impeccable with your word. And this is in communications with others, communications with yourself, and even in your thoughts, your communications with the universe. You can ask yourself those three gates. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? Is this in alignment with fear, or is this in alignment with truth? There's a lot of fear in this energy. And one of the things with this energy, Einstein says you cannot solve a problem with the same consciousness that created it. So we really have to be as impeccable with our thoughts, with our communications as possible. And I know that's hard in this energy. I know there's a lot of tense situations that are, stressing us out, asking us to shift ourselves. So just hold that thought. I'm going to be impeccable with my word. The next connection, which will help us in this, is, as I'm relating it, Neptune in Pisces. And it's don't take anything personally. A lot of this energy can feel like personal attacks. It can feel personal against us. It may even feel like, what do you have against me, universe? Because it's really intense. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. Other people's reactions and actions in this energy isn't personal against you. It is them working with and through their own stuff. You may have noticed people are lashing out in this energy. So don't take their things personally. Come back to yourself. Be impeccable with yourself in this energy. The next thing I'm lining up with Saturn in Sagittarius. Don't make assumptions. Saturn in Sagittarius is helping us shift our beliefs. It's helping open our minds beyond what we thought we knew, beyond what we thought we learned in the past. So don't make assumptions. Like I said, this consciousness is expanding through this energy. And so if you ask why and how, if you don't take things personally and ask somebody what they're really feeling, experiencing, then you'll be able to maneuver this energy better with the people that you love around you. Finally, Jupiter in Virgo. Always do your best. And that's the one I think that it keeps coming back to. And you have to recognize that the state where we're at and what we're going through, no matter what happens, you are doing your best. So honor yourself for having moved through this process with as much grace as possible. And if you find yourself beating up on yourself or beating up on anybody else, come back to this. And remember, I'm doing my best with what I know. That person is doing their best with what they know as well. And I think those four agreements will be part of what helps us stretch and shift that consciousness and helps us. This is how we can show up. This is how the universe is asking us to show up. Besides that, I think the energy is like, take it easy through this. We have the moon in Taurus today. The moon in Taurus connecting first to Mercury, and then later connecting to Mars. And this moon in Taurus connecting to Mercury is reminding you of your worth in this. And again, I come back to that lesson. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. And so you are worth this consciousness expansion. It kind of feels like quantum leap energy. Like it's major. It's very intense. So stay high-minded. Don't fall into that victim place with this energy, because even though it's tough for all of us, keep reminding yourself you're worth it. I love the moon connection to Mars, a little bit later in the day, 27 degrees. What came up with this is the energy of passion. This is happening at, like I said, 27 degrees, that degree of passion. So instead of being yes, I'm gonna run into my passion with this energy, this is a time where you can expand your consciousness around your passion. What is passion to you? What does passion feel like to you? Revel in the feelings, in the sensations of passion in and through you, rather than saying, I already know what it is and I'm going to go for it. We also have Venus connecting to Saturn today at 13 degrees, part of this cross experience. And Saturn's asking you, how can you show up for pleasure in your life right now? How do you embrace pleasure? And I think this is going to be actually one of the helpful things through this cross as well, is finding pleasure in and through these details. A lot of the energies are saying, hey, you don't have to be in it head first in this energy, trying to figure this out mentally. If instead you find ways to enjoy yourself, find, I keep coming back to that word, pleasurable experiences, whether it's smelling a flower or making a meal that you love, doing kind things for yourself is helping you show up. It's taking you out of this minutia, chaos energy, and instead is getting you into your physical body, which from that place you can do your best. Show up for yourself. Love on yourself through this experience. And by you loving on yourself and caring for yourself, you'll be able to help those around you. It's that, old airplane adage, put your own face mask on first. So show up for that. Change the way you're showing up. You don't have to give people lip service. You've got to show up for yourself. Finally, we have the moon shifting into Gemini in the evening, preparing us for that new moon happening tomorrow. The mind may get spurred on another level. Moon in Gemini connects the emotions with your thinking. So if you start feeling a lot of things, ask yourself, is my mind creating stories or is this true? And how can I expand beyond this consciousness in this energy? So the cards that I pulled, Master. These are master level lessons. It's a master level lesson for all of us, and it's not easy. We're creating new vision, but I pulled it in reverse, so we're not quite there yet, and I don't think that this vision is one that's happening from our mind. It's happening from body, mind, spirit, soul. So you've got to get out of here so that you can include the rest of this. A lot of us are really good, really quick here, but the rest of us needs to be included in the equation. The other card I pulled is the stress card. And I think this is so perfect for this energy because this card, I always say, take your monkey out for a walk. That goes with that Venus-Saturn connection. If you get up here in your mind, you're doing the monkey mind, swinging from tree to tree thing. This is a call to take yourself out and smell the flowers or see something beautiful. Connect to nature. Get out of your mind, because our minds, as much as they do serve us in everyday life, they're going a little bit overboard with this energy. So you've got to get in a little bit deeper. So the Rumi cards that I pulled, two actually jumped out in this energy. One is Beyond Death, Life. And the other is another Beyond card, Beyond the Threshold of Fear. So I'm going to start with Beyond Death, Life. And the Rumi verse is, footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. And this is saying the soul creates variety that leads to wholeness, and wholeness leads to divine revelation. The purpose of the soul incarnating in this world is to realize its divinity through the sacred crucible of life. And so here we are, going through this crucible right now. And it's telling us, your beautiful blazing soul having human experience that defies explanation, can't get this here, and opens you up to divinity, which is beyond our human capacity of knowing. That which is happening in your life right now, whether the death is obvious and painful to you or whether you are uncertain as to how it is showing up in your life, either way, there is an ending imminent, a new life coming to you with greater opportunity for your radiant soul to shine its beauty in the world. Grasp it eagerly, beloved. Now is not the time for fear or hesitation. Focus on what is becoming, whilst honoring what is no longer to be. And beyond the threshold of fear, beyond both of these energies, enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Your soul is fine. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. And so it's saying you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance to it. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your being. So it's telling you, give your mind the memo, get used to this new way and take steps. Test your legs, you'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly, test your wings, trust is one, daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents, purpose-built for soaring to new heights. Trust in your vision without the murky filter of fear. It is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, what is beckoning you forward now. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore, just life, living, free and clear. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. So we're moving beyond. This is the energy shifting us beyond. You got to show up for this. So that is it for today. Book a reading. I have 30 for 30 going on through the weekend, and then that's it for this sale for a while. Buy one now for later, or for a gift, or for yourself for now to get through this energy. Besides that, I will see you tomorrow with that new moon. Namaste.